What is up guys, Critical Gaming, and today I am bringing you a sort of tips and tricks video. It's mainly just for ranked and different things that you could use to improve your gameplay. I'm going to be discussing droning, teamwork, callouts, stuff like that. I'll also be going into depth about the operators that we use and how they're effective. So let's get straight into it. So right now I'm just going to show you what operators we use on our first attacking round. We have Ash, IQ, Thermite, Thatcher and Sledge. Now we're using these because they fit our playstyle perfectly. We have the Ash and the Sledge to create lines of sight, for breaching potential. IQ, she's an excellent fragger, but she also is able to find electronics such as sneaky little Valk cams, stuff like that. Thatcher and Thermite, they are probably the most essential players we have on our team. They will create the entry points in reinforced areas such as garage, on chalet, so they are really useful. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few clips, talk over them, just explain what we're doing, why we're doing it, and I'm also just going to bring out these sort of errors that we even make, just to sort of point out why you should not do this and what is, why it is bad. So we'll get into the first clip and I'll explain what's going on and what we do. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to talk about is droning. Now, the thing I hate the most at the start of a round when you're attacking, everyone goes to the objective, scans as much as they can to piss off the enemy, and more than likely gets their drone destroyed. What I'd recommend, send one person in with a drone, scan the enemy, find the objectives, while the rest of you send your drones to high traffic areas and your points of entry. That way you can feel safe when you're entering the area and just have a lot more confidence as well. And if there's anyone there, you can get the pick on them before they get the pick on you. So basically here what's happening is I've been holding down the long garage. No one's come through. I was watching the flanks, so I've just found out that pretty much they're all in the objective. Instead of pushing that back wall, I'm going to push with the rest of my teammates. So I've been told that Pulse is around here. He's picked one of my teammates off, so I'm just keeping wary of that. Throw a nade down there just for good measure. And what I'm going to do is I'm trying to get a line of sight into the garage, but I'm having a few issues with actually breaking the floor. So I back off because I can hear footsteps, and then I get the pick on Pulse, who once again tried his luck again getting another pick. So now I'm still trying to get this floor open. To be fair, I've remembered that you need to use a grenade or an ash round to get through there. So me and my mates are now pinching the enemy, and we successfully take that round. Okay guys, so defensive operators. We have a Jager, Castle, Smoke, Valk and Pulse. Now Jager, besides having an amazing defense weapon, obviously his assault rifle, he stops grenades from getting into the objective, and even ash breaching rounds, and he can even stop Thatchers. The reason why we use him is we place them near utilities such as barbed wire, etc., to stop the enemies from being able to break them, and it will slow their push. Castle is perfect for blocking off rooms and creating choke points if used correctly. Smoke, an amazing operator, stops the push. If you keep the smoke grenades in the end, he is definitely useful. Valkyrie, set up your cams in not very predictable areas. Don't spot on them, just give the call out. And Pulse, I use Pulse passively and to gather intel for my teammates, so I give information on how many they are, where they're coming from, etc., and it comes in quite effective. So basically what I've been doing that entire round is just sitting below the objective in the garage. Usually someone pushes there, but they haven't done. So the enemy's actually in the objective. I wasn't ADSing, I was sprinting through the room, and he got a pick on me. Luckily Jager was there to get the drop on her and take her out, and we do actually successfully win the round. So make sure you ADS when running into a room, don't run in just guns blazing or anything like that. So the next thing I want to talk about is droning for each other and just working as a team in general. Siege is probably one of the most team-based games I've ever played, and I love the obstacles and puzzles you have to figure out. So what we're doing is a top-down push. So me, Ash and IQ are going to be pushing the top floor, clearing it out of roamers, whilst Thatcher and Thermite are going to be setting up to take on the trophy wall. So what's going to happen is I'm going to breach in here and Ash is going to drone me in. She does give me the all clear, but Smoke is actually in the room. He probably entered when he looked away, so not a problem. Stay calm. If your enemy gives you a bad call out, it's really not a big worry. Also, just to point out, make sure you take out those cameras, guys. If the enemy see you on there, they know exactly where you are, so make sure you take them out. Whilst you're proceeding, obviously the drone's in front of me, just still be careful, because you know the time for a call out and an enemy to make a move, it can be life and death. So my teammate might say, right, there's someone in the room, but they're already peeking me, so as long as I'm staying vigilant, it's fine. So now I'm going to break this floor now that we know the top floor is clear. Ash and IQ are going to watch the flanks and move around a bit. I'm currently failing getting in here, so Ash is going to give me a hand. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look down Wine Cellar Stairs. We know there is a roamer down there, and we've just breached the trophy wall. But whilst we're making a push, we do not want to be flanked. So I'm going to sit here and wait for Pulse. There he is. And now we can proceed into the objective safely. So after I've been sat up there for a while watching, we're coming down to the last few seconds, I do hear something, and luckily I get the pick on him. I don't know how I got that. I didn't hear him straight away because my teammates were talking, and that is another big pet peeve. Stay quiet if you're not giving a call out or you're not giving anything productive. Okay, so now we're on to the next defensive round, our last one if we win. We've switched it up a bit, only with Mirror and Bandit. Now, I love going Mirror in this objective because we can set up the mirrors here, which gives us a long line of sight into garage, and this one here. Now, I've blown out the wall to my right so I can peek out whilst I'm looking down through the mirror at the garage. And obviously Bandit's there to bandit trick the garage to stop Thermite from getting in. So as you can see, here's the, I can look up the stairs, I can look down there, and I have the wall to my right open so I can shoot through it when I see them. If you haven't tried this mirror strat, I'd highly recommend it. It is really good when successful. So as you can see, we're already a man down. The enemy, and we're another man down. The enemy team's doing quite well this round. We don't know why. Something just seems to have happened. The reason why I'm talking over this clip is it's an example regarding drones once again and how precious they are when you use them correctly. So, and it's obviously not on our side, it's on their side. So what's happening is I've been told that Twitch and Ash are pushing down them stairs, and obviously banners on the hatch who just flashed me. So what's going on is I'm trying to hold the angle, but obviously the wall to my right slightly is obviously breached and it's soft walled so they can shoot through it. I haven't really got anywhere to go. But the thing I'm going to point out is there was a drone right there. I do try and get it, but I don't. But the enemy know where I'm pretty much sitting. To my left, another drone comes by, and that's probably my death sentence right there. The enemy team know where I am and they challenge me. I try to retaliate, but sadly they get the pick on me. They knew where I was because of that drone. They knew exactly where to pre-fire, and they knew I hadn't moved. When you're seen by a drone, move location. Make sure you do not sit in the same spot. Otherwise you will just end up getting shot in the head. Okay, so another big no-no is using the same spot twice. This is a different clip. This is our next attacking round, as you can see on the scoreboard. So I'm trying to hold this. Now we know Castle's down there, and what would you know, I get picked. Now I was really annoyed at this because his head is down, which means I must have, at least I think I hit him in the head. So I was a bit confused, but you know what, it was a pretty good shot from himself, I have to admit. So just be wary when you're using the same spot. Now IQ is taking my position up on there just to make sure that she can cover our teammates whilst they're making the push. He does sort of move around a bit to make sure he's checking everything, and luckily he went back and he was able to pick off what looks like to be smoke. Okay, so here we are, the last bit of the round. The diffuser's down. I would be watching my teammates right now, but I'm currently watching this drone for one of my teammates to make sure they do not get flanked from the garage. Sorry. So just as a spoiler, we do win this round. So that is pretty much the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was quite difficult to make, trying to pick up everything that I needed to. I do hope you found it useful, and if you want to see another one, just let me know. Please like, subscribe, comment, everything like that. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed.